When it comes to marketing, there are myths everywhere, and chances are some of these could be killing your business. Well, fear not, in this video, I'm going to break down some of these myths and how you can avoid them to help grow your business and get more success. Myth number 1, advertising is too expensive for small businesses. When it comes to advertising, many business owners believe you have to have hundreds of thousands of dollars or burn $50,000 just to see if things start working, and ultimately this holds them back from even attempting it. But in today's world, there's so many affordable options when it comes to advertising. You have social media marketing, you have email marketing, you even have SEO through blogs. Most of these things will even allow you to pick your own budget and advertise accordingly. Specifically, social media advertising. You get to control your daily budget. Unlike if we looked back 30, 40, 50 years ago when you had to spend money and really you just kind of hoped it got impressions, got in front of the right market, and it could take you 6 months to understand your results. But in today's world, you can spend $20 today and see exactly what that $20 bought you. But this doesn't just have to do with advertising itself, it also has to do with marketing as a whole. Think of creative video production, creating commercials for your brand. Let's look at Dollar Shave Club. With a small budget of only $4,500, they launched a video that radically transformed their business. In this video, they walk customers through their warehouse, showing them their products and talking about how great it is.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com.
Around it, you can see people that look like actors, but really they even use their own staff to cut costs.
Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great.
This video, launching their famous $1 a month membership to their shave club, went viral. Within the first 24 hours, they gained 12,000 subscribers. Within the first few months, they had over 4.75 million views on this commercial. Today, that video has been viewed over 22 million times, and Dollar Shave Club has over 1 million subscribers. And in 2015, they had a $615 million evaluation, and more recently, had a $1 billion all-cash buyout from Unilever. This just goes to show that you don't always have to have a big budget or fancy cameras to get a great result. Sometimes it's just about being innovative and creative and using what you have in front of you. Myth number 2, advertising is just a one-time thing. I get the chance to review tons of businesses and talk to many owners and other marketers, and one thing I see consistently pop up is someone will say X doesn't work, or Y is a broken thing, or XYZ is dead. So many people are attempting a campaign, attempting an idea, or attempting an advertising method, and if it doesn't work right off the bat, they just assume it no longer works or it would have never worked. Advertising is an ongoing process. In iterations, optimization, collecting data, and then making decisions based on that data is how you win the game in the long run. But it goes even further than this. If you operate and advertise on platforms like Meta, even Meta, the company, is saying that you need to be updating your creative about every 1.5 to 2 weeks in order for their algorithms to even optimize correctly. Basically, if you're not consistently making iterations, you will start to get hurt in the auctions, making your ads less effective. But even if you look at content creators like Mr. Beast, they spend so much time iterating and making adjustments to their thumbnails. And even on videos, when they feel like things start to die off on views on even older videos, they update the thumbnail to get another boost of views.
But weirdly enough, the one we're landing on now is the version A. That one just consistently people are clicking on way more.
Everywhere when it comes to entertainment, to media, to marketing and advertising, it's all about getting data, making decisions, and then iterating off of that data. So if you're someone who thinks that advertising is just a one and done or set it and forget it, you're in the wrong business, and this is an ongoing process to get the results you actually want. Myth number 3, I do advertising and that's my marketing strategy. Let's get one thing clear. Marketing and advertising are not the same thing. Think of it this way. Marketing is salesmanship, and advertising is salesmanship mobilized. When you think about advertising, all it is really just force feeding or forcing out the information that you're trying to present to the public marketplace. Marketing is all about what are you actually saying, the positioning, the angle, the hook. How are you actually trying to communicate your message to the marketplace in a persuasive manner? As the great John E. Kennedy, famous copywriter, once said, advertising is salesmanship in print. And he said that because back then, that's what advertising was. You were taking out an ad in a newspaper or a magazine. But in today's world, advertising is everywhere across all different types of media. You have social media, you have digital marketing, you have radio, you have television, you still have billboards, and yes, you still have print. However, advertising is taking your marketing and forcing it out to the public, normally by something paid behind it. You're paying for the impressions. So if you're thinking about marketing, it's a much more holistic solution. You don't just have paid advertising. You also have content marketing. You have social media, organic marketing. You can do email marketing. It also means branding, and you can build branding around the 4 Ps: product, price, place, and promotion. The more you start focusing on those 4 elements, that's what really starts to build your marketing strategy, and then advertising is just one way to get your marketing out to the world. Myth number 4, everyone is my target audience. Listen, I know you might have a fantastic product and you think everyone should have it in their hands, but at the end of the day, everyone is not going to be your customer. If you spend your time trying to make everyone like your product, chances are no one will. When it comes to deciding what your target audience should be, it should be based on 2 things: who is the most profitable and who is the highest leverage. When it comes to most profitable, you should be thinking about who is my market that would be willing to pay the most or have the highest lifetime value for a brand or product like mine. The second thing though is who is highest leverage. Who is the product most relevant to? Who is most likely to engage with you or become a loyal customer to you? This is why when you look at companies like Coke and Pepsi, they have distinctly different advertising. They're both a soft drink and they both could have the same market, but they both are going after very specific subsects of the market. This is because they've realized who is the highest leverage for their brand or business. But how do you really start basing your goals? How do you know what audience to really start dialing into? Think of it this way. Reverse engineer your goals. If you want to make $1 million this year, that means you need to find a way to generate $83,000 a month to hit that target. So then the next question is, how many customers per month would I need to generate $83,000? And once you find that out, you don't have to look at everyone as a potential customer. You can just find the ones that you believe are the highest leverage and that you could be the most relevant to in order to still achieve your end outcome. Think Spirit versus American Airlines. They both have revenue targets and goals, but they both attract a very different type of traveler. They don't spend their time trying to poach the other company's travelers. They understand who their customer is and they focus all in on that. And from my experience, those who don't really hyper focus on a certain type of market, a certain type of customer, they end up getting drowned out and feeling lukewarm. If you're lukewarm in marketing, no one pays attention to you. So the more you can dial in on exactly who you want to speak to and you can speak their language, the better you're going to stand out in the marketplace and the more likely you are to hit your goals. Now that we've dispelled these 4 myths, take this advice and go improve your marketing. And if you're a marketing nerd like me and you want more content just like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel.